Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Psycho Video Games. In today's video, I want to discuss the top 10 things that I would like to see in GTA 5 Online in the next either patch updates or future DLCs. So, number one on my list, I would love to see casinos added into GTA Online. It would be amazing. I don't know how Rockstar would put it in or anything, but I just feel that being able to bet properly would be a very, very good addition to the game, because you could already bet in races, but not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people do that. Bet in races. I certainly don't. But I'd love to be able to just bet in a casino and earn some money and play, like, I don't know, stuff like blackjack and slot machines. I don't know. I think that would be a very, very good addition to the game. Okay, another thing that I would like to see is them to nerf the cops. I mean, the police in this game are so stupidly overpowered. To nick a jet now, you have like 4 different tanks after you. It's just ridiculous. How do they expect anybody to try and nick a jet unless you cops turn blind eye on, which is another $5,000 that you have to spend to be able to steal a jet? I mean, why? Why should you need to spend money to be able to steal something? Like, if you're stealing it, surely it would be for free. So they really need to nerf the military. They need to nerf cops. Excuse me. They need to be able to, because at the moment when you have 4 or 5 stars, the cops are just stupid. Like, they will not stop until they kill you. And then another thing that they do is when you respawn in, sometimes you will spawn in still with cops on you, and it's just like, what? Surely if you've killed me, you should leave me alone. But that's not what happens. So I really love them to fix that and nerf cops. That would be a really, really good thing they could do with this game. Purely for the fact that it makes it extremely difficult to be able to, I don't know, nick jets and just lose 4 or 5-star cops. Okay, another thing I'd like is them to add in some sort of like crew wars game mode that you can, it's like crew v crew, so you have to have 4 people in a crew or something, and then you can go against other crews that have 4 people, so it's like a 4v4 crew war. And like you can change it so that you can have like 6v6, 8v8, 10v10, just all stuff like that. I think it would be very, very good because it will give the crews more of a purpose in this game. Because at the moment the crews, a lot of people only use it for crew colours, which I personally use mine for, and that's not how it should be. That crews should be able to do something like in the game. They should be able to have an impact in some way on how the game is played and stuff. Okay, so that's that one. Another thing I'd really, really love them to put in is to be able to create your own missions. That would be amazing. I mean, at the moment you can create death matches, races, but they're not. It's nothing like a mission. Like a mission, you wouldn't be able to choose the payout, but like depending on how your mission plays and runs and how long it takes, you should get a certain amount of money. Because at the moment from death matches you don't get that much from custom death matches, and races, depending on how long they are, sometimes you'll get 11 grand, 7 grand for losing, sometimes you'll get 5 grand for winning and like 2 grand for losing. But I'd love to be able to create missions, because a lot of people try and do modded missions at the moment. Like, you can download modded missions off the Rockstar Social Club at the moment, but they're basically just deathmatch bases, but that look like a mission. That's one thing that's another thing I'd like them to add in. Another thing I'd really like them to add in is, since heists have been out, there is I believe it's the Humane Labs heist. On one of the setup missions, there's an aircraft carrier which you need to nick a Hydra. I would love that to be in the game so that you could steal Hydras, because now a lot of people have purchased and bought Hydras that like you can't face up to them. So just to be able to get over to the aircraft carrier, maybe it would be the same as Walker Sankudo, where you get 4 stars when you go over there. But if they inputted that into the game, it would be really, really good, purely for the fact that you could steal a Hydra and then you could basically have your own Hydra. Because every single lobby that I've been in since Heist DLC has come out, at least one person has had a Hydra. So it's really difficult to kill them on foot. And that's another thing why I'd like them to nerf cops, because then you can nick a laser and then you actually have more of a chance. But apart from that, there's not really another way you can kill a Hydra. I'd love to be able to nick them from the aircraft carrier. That'd be a very, very good addition, I feel, to the game. Another thing that I'd like is more heist missions. I mean, a lot of people have now completed all the heist missions and just replay them, like replay the same ones over and over again. And at the end, that gets really boring. So I'd like them to, in the next DLC, I'd like them to add more like heist missions to be able to play. Like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, just some more heist missions anywhere. Like, you got the maybe you could be able to rob the maze bank. I mean, there's more than one bank in Los Santos that you can see. But you just can't go inside, or you can't rob anything. And you've got the Fleecer job, which is bank, not very much payout, but like maybe, like, I don't know, more, not that high paying, but like say if you get 250 grand take, if you work that on 50% each, and there's like 2 of you, that's 125 grand each, which is a half decent amount. Another thing is, I'd like all the heists. This is going into the more heist missions. I'd like all the heists to be able to be 2-player, because not all of them you need 4 players for. I don't think. I mean, I've done them all, but I can't remember exactly if you will need 4 players to be able to do them all. It'd be good if they only had it so that it's 2 players, because a lot of time it's really difficult for the host to get people to play the heist with them unless you have 4 friends online. So say if you want to do the last heist, then you can't really do it, because if your friends aren't online, then you can't really do it, because like, not a lot of people like doing it with random people, because a lot of them won't communicate over the mic, over the headsets. They won't communicate with each other, so that the heist would just, say, setup missions, they'd take 5 times, like 5 too many, well, 5, let's just say 5 more attempts than they would normally. Say if you normally do it like second time round, then add 5 onto that, it would take you about 7 times to be able to complete a setup mission, because you're not communicating with the other people in the lobby. Another thing, I'd love them to add more supercars, because the last DLC they didn't add any in. Like, they added the Kuruma, which is a sports car, I believe. I'd like them to add more supercars, maybe. I don't know, maybe try and like get more supercars and like interpret them into the game that you can buy. I mean, a lot of people own all these supercars that are out there. So I'd like them to be able to add. I'd like them to add more of the supercars so that people can get like more cars and have more variety in what supercar they choose. Because a lot of people will get like sports cars and supercars, but they will only have a set amount, because there's only like, I don't know, 10 supercars out, and there's like a gazillion sports cars. I'd like them to have more supercars into the game. I think that'd be very good, and a very good addition to the GTA Online community. And yeah, another thing I would love to see is more stuff to do with the crew, really. I'd like them to be able to have like, crew houses, or like a warehouse where you meet up with your crew and you all pay a certain amount to it, and then I don't know how they would work it, but you could have crew turf. Like, when you go into gang attacks, that could be, instead of having gang attacks, because a lot of people get annoyed about doing them, instead of having gang attacks, what you could do is you could have, let's say, I don't know, you could have crew turf. So the colour of that crew would be the colour of the gang attack, and if you go in there, then it will come up as a warning, as like a pop-up warning on the person's screen like on the crew screen, saying somebody has tried to get into your crew area. You need to sort this out. Another thing I'd like to see is North Yankton missions. North Yankton missions, just to do missions in North Yankton with all the snow and everything, would be a very good addition. Not really much more I can say about that. And another fix I'd like them to do is to fix matchmaking, without a doubt. Matchmaking is horrible. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna leave you guys with some funny footage from the race. Peace out, guys.
Whoa, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh, what the hell is happening right now? Oh my god! Harry. Oh my god, no.
Guys,
What the hell? What are you doing?
what am I doing?
You're like standing backwards. Like, I don't even know, man. The hell? The hell? What the hell?